At the Coliseum as we check out a Solmux Insta Cool play, high performance of the quarter. Solmux 2-tab with Insta Cool relief. Marata bringing them 3 points closer to Ateneo. Happens with healthy body to increase body mass. Former King Eagle, Baba Al Husseini. Former MVP too, and this is the former Rookie of the Year, who is shooting 2 out of 4 from the line as we speak.
Very active early on is Ryan Buenafer, who sometimes we notice takes a while to warm up and get things going. But he's going to be sitting down now, taking a breather after 7 very active minutes on the floor by another rookie, this time the hotshot rookie of Ateneo, Art De La Cruz Jr.
Who, by the way, is very nervous coming into this game.
He said so himself.
Yep, I talked to him prior to the game. He said there's no way and any of his teammates can prepare him for this. But Kurt Long was telling him, it really depends on your mindset. If you get too excited, it's going to show. So we'll see how he responds. Long to Escueta running the break. De La Cruz on the offensive rebound.
And that's the length of Art De La Cruz. He's not that big. He's about 6'3", but he's got pretty long and very active arms.
Oh, Mendoza with a strong drive. The former NU bullpup able to put it up and in.
We don't see too much of that from Jovit Mendoza, but some athleticism and some hang time in that play, still keeping LaSalle in striking distance.
6 offensive rebounds for Ateneo, TJ, and 4 second chance points, and another turnover para dito sa Ateneo at the 2:07 mark. Let's look at our Powerade Hyperplay of the quarter. Drink up, power up, Powerade. Sports is what you make it. De La Cruz comes in and puts it right back in for the 14th point for the defending champions. BS Bank strong power move on the other end. Sobrang bilis na, may prime rebate pa. BS Bank home loan. For the former Sunbeda Red Cup.
And look what we have. It's Ateneo doing the full court press.
LaSalle getting into their attack zone with a lot of time. 2 minutes here in the first quarter. The lead is only 4. De La Paz comes in and announces his entry.
And that was caused by the switching between Nico Salva and Bacanose. I was watching that. Nico Salva said, okay, now you're near me. You get your man, De La Paz. But De La Paz was smart enough to read that play, and he went around the opposite direction, got that wide open shot. Good smarts coming from a rookie.
TJ, the numbers do not favor LaSalle in the statistics here in the first quarter, but they're only behind by 2. They've got to like their chances here. We're down to 5 seconds on the shot clock. Salva goes nowhere, and that is the 4th Ateneo turnover. No, it's a tap. Yes.
Well,
stay with it.
Amidst the lead early on and the dominant numbers in the boards, Ateneo shooting horrible. They're 4 out of 14, 28% from the field.
Montfort for the quick release. That's short. Ball is still live. Who will track it down? It's Joel Tolentino against Bacon. Goes to De La Paz. Yeah!
And no fear going into the face of Nico Salva, who looked like he was going to give everything he got to try and block that layup.
DJ consistent to what you talked about earlier. Bench points 9-2 for De La Salle, as they have come in with more energy compared to the starters. And now we are tied for the first time at 14-all. Austria, desperation shot. Etienne Andrada loses control of the ball. Montfort says, let's settle down, boys. Looks for a roadblock. Tolentino chasing it. Montfort. De La Cruz goes to his strong side. This time, but Etienne taking it. Tolentino doesn't have the numbers. They wait for more friends. Cutting Mendoza. The steal again by Montfort. Counter steal by Mendoza, but Montfort picks it up with 20 seconds left in the quarter.
Let's see if Emma notices the time and how much time is left in the first quarter.
12 seconds. 3 steals for Ateneo so far, nothing for LaSalle here in the first quarter. That's the foul by Tolentino.
Number 12, Joel Tolentino, penalty.
See, a Unilab quality moment of the game, trusted quality healthcare. DJ, a poor foul. Because
with penalty, 3 seconds to go at 30 feet from the basket. You don't give up that kind of a foul. He was a little concerned about the pick and roll coming. That's why he wanted a little bit more leverage on Emma Montfort. We're talking about Tolentino. Montfort missing the first of his 2 free throws.
This is the 9th and 10th free throw attempts for Ateneo.
And guess how many LaSalle?
Oh!
Whoops.
Tolentino losing it to the sideline with a lot of time, 2.3 to put up a shot.
You mentioned Ateneo with 10 free throw attempts. LaSalle, 0. They have not gone to the free throw line
Exactly, that's the turnover. So Tolentino, couple of
miscues here.
miscues, exactly. Here comes Montfort launching it. And no attempt. Tolentino covering, he apologizes to the bench, tries to defend Montfort on that last play. And after all of that, Ateneo with a 1-point lead. Watching this game's better if you've got KFC. Call KFC delivery now, 887-8888. It is Luigi De La Paz coming off the bench, contributing again for the De La Salle Green Archers. 4 points. He is a leading candidate for our Jollibee champ on the game. Big burger goodness like no other. Folks, that was only the first quarter. Second one promises to be even better, so please come back with us. Second quarter is underway here at the Araneta Coliseum. We are live on Studio 23. And of course, the high-definition experience of Balls HD 167 for those watching the replay on Channel 34, Balls Channel. Good evening to you. Boom Gonzalez, TJ Manotoc, ABS-CBN Sports, Ateneo LaSalle on a Saturday. And a 15-14 count after the first 10 minutes. Your impressions, TJ?
Well, Ateneo struggled offensively in terms of their field goal shooting. It was ugly at 23%, although lucky for them, they did keep getting offensive rebound after offensive rebound and still maintained the lead for them for LaSalle. As you mentioned, their strength is coming off their bench. De La Paz came in, sparked them off the bench, and their 2 top scorers now, combining for 7 points, are both off the bench. That's Marata and De La Paz.
By the way, that's the first free throw attempt for LaSalle, courtesy of Joshua Webb. You saw also the drive earlier, courtesy of our Samsung instant replay.
You know, Ateneo's defenders will just have to be disciplined enough to remember that Joshua Webb loves to go to his right. That's his strong side. If he's on the right side of the floor, he's going to try to attack the baseline right off the bat. Give him to the middle, force him to the middle, where you got more help defense and where he's a little bit weaker on dribbling with his left hand.
And maybe other teams have been smarter to that because he has struggled, like I said. But this year, Papot Paredes announces his entry with a block on Nico Salva. And with 17 seconds left on the shot clock of LaSalle, let's go to Jessica Mendoza from Ateneo. Jet?
Boom in this quarter, sprinting back is the name of the game for Coach Norman Black, both in offense and defense. He told the boys that they need to get into proper formation and to space out well on the court, as well as to get up on their men, especially at the perimeter. He added, we gotta be aggressive, be physical. Don't settle for the jump shot. If they want to play defense like this, we gotta get them in foul trouble. Boom and TJ.
Thank you very much for the Samsung courtside update, Jessica. Samsung turn on tomorrow. And again, another miss by Joshua Webb, who is shooting 28% so far this season from the field. The struggles continue.
Today he's struggling. He's 0 for 2 officially, but on my count he's 0 for 3.
He's on the run though here as a foul is committed by Montfort. And Tolentino on the other side. And Dindo Pumaren was telling him, pasa mo na. As we look at this Rexona men's shot clock, Rexona then unbeatable defense against Sweat.
And that is the way to play defense against Nico Salva. Go up with him. Don't bite the fakes and keep your hands up. And once he goes for the release, that's when you can go for the block. And it does help to be 6'5" and have the reach of a Papot Paredes, but he has shown us that, you know, shot blocking is an art form. It's not something you can easily teach to a big man just because they're tall and they can jump high. It's a lot of timing involved also, and that is what Paredes showed us in the last game.
6 blocks, correct?
6 incredible blocks against UE.
Speaking of LaSalle, let's check in with Erin Torrejon.
Before the start of the game, the boys were told to remove 2 words from their vocabulary, and that was quit and relax, which he repeated again as this was all the boys did in the first quarter, resulting to a very bad start. These Archers were not playing their game of fast basketball, which to Coach Dino is not the way to go because their main priority must be to stop Ateneo from playing their game from the half court. On offense, he wants to see them active by lessening those dribbles and passing that ball, while on defense, the boys need to play it up, making every Blue Eagle on the court struggle with their shots by constantly challenging them. Lastly, he told the boys that they have given them too many foul shots and they haven't been taking care of the ball. We need to concentrate. Luma TJ.
Thank you very much, Erin, for the Samsung courtside update. Now they're trying to make a little money from the free throw line and also in transition.
Well, that's
TJ.
what they want. That's where they're really going to benefit. If they get those defensive rebounds and they can quickly attack in transition, that is going to benefit LaSalle more than it is for Ateneo.
Timeout brought to you by Samsung. Sorry, the instant replay brought to you by Samsung. Turn on tomorrow. LaSalle now in a 5th attempt, if I'm not mistaken, for the free throw line this quarter. And Ateneo none, so nagkabaliktaran na dito sa second quarter.
And in that last play, you saw Joshua Webb give up that ball, pass it off to the delight of Coach Lindo Bumaren, who reminded him that the last play, pasa mo na. You know, when you got that opportunity, you got an open man in transition, give up that ball.
He actually wanted it earlier pa nga, no, ng konti. But, you know, that will do right now as they get 1 point from that trip. KFC substitution. Vosotros is back in. This is brought to you by KFC Delivery. By the way, with all of that happened here, you know, LaSalle just quietly snatched the lead already at 17-15 earlier. Now it stands at 18-15 with 8:22 to play. Ateneo looking to run and a foul by Simon Atkins.
Ateneo still scoreless here with almost 2 minutes gone by in the second quarter. You really got to give credit now to the defense of LaSalle, who held them down to 28% shooting in the first quarter and continues to hold them down here to some very ugly looks. I mean, they're not getting open looks.
So we have another guy coming in, Luigi De La Paz actually coming back in. Simon Atkins. I think this is Coach Dindo Bumaren matching up. Coach Dindo, of course, against Ateneo for the very first time as a coach for LaSalle. Last year, he was the assistant of Coach Franz Bumaren. But he's had a lot of battles against Ateneo as a player. Boy, those wonderful battles against June Reyes.
Those are some of the greatest years of the Ateneo-LaSalle rivalry.
Meantime, Frank Golia is back in the game. Looking at the U.S. ambassador to the Philippines, Harry Thomas. The former ambassador used to watch a lot, and now
Christy Kenny.
Sir Thomas is also taking in the action here at the Araneta Coliseum. Now, Ateneo's last field goal was at the 2:26 mark of the first quarter. That was that follow-up kanina ni De La Cruz.
Exactly.
Our DepEd secretary also here, Armin Luistro. So Armin Luistro is watching. As we mentioned, it's an event. It's not just a game when it's Ateneo LaSalle. Everybody watching us here at the Araneta Coliseum. And for those enjoying the action at Studio 23, thank you very much. As Vosotros climbing the ladder for that rebound. De La Paz for his in-between game. Nothing there. But tap. And it will be LaSalle ball.
And you can see LaSalle, the moment they get that defensive rebound or collect that loose ball, they are looking ahead to run right away. They're not just content with getting the possession and saying, relax, let's calm down, let's set up. No, they're looking to run at every opportunity.
They are #1 in fast break points. They want to really go to that strength of theirs as De La Paz gives up the dribble. They go to Webb, 17 on a 1-4 play. Webb pulls up. Doesn't get the roll. Golia again doing his fair share of rebounding. 5 in the game so far. 18-16. 7:39 to play. Justin asking for it. The two breakout stars, TJ.
Yep, going up against each other. But still, that's not Justin Chua's main game. That's not his strength really at the post. He does have some moves, but you like him at the elbows, hitting those mid-range shots.
Paredes, top of the circle. Vosotros busts out with 12 under 24. Vosotros, that's a tough one. Paredes, bottled up, puts it up, nothing there. Gets the offensive rebound, tries once again. Short, he gets the third rebound and dribbles it out of trouble. Recycled offense for the white shirts, white and green. Paredes, they swing it to the other side to Vosotros. Webb will try again. Nico Salvo was there. Salvo was ahead of the pack, but they didn't see him. So here, secondary break, and Joshua Webb breaks up that play. Offense has stalled here in the second quarter. As we look at our C2 Cool and Clean Steel, the #1 ready-to-drink tea made from 100% natural green tea leaves.
Looking at that replay again, that was the third play of Ateneo that they allowed their offense to be in the area of Papet Paredes. Earlier he had one block. The drive of Salva, the last time, he almost blocked it, but he fouled it. And then this time around, he was good in holding his ground against Justin Chua. They might want to try to get him away from the ball. Get his man, whoever he's guarding, away from the paint so that he's not a shot-blocking presence in the paint anymore.
Benafe, fake right, goes left, draws the action, but Paredes was there.
Oh, look at that.
Another block on Goria. Buenafe blocking out Paredes on the third attempt. Smart play by Buenafe.
Smart play. Could have been called for an offensive foul, but still.
Oh, hard foul by Justin Chua.
But you can see Paredes, how he likes to operate defensively. He wants to roll around the paint, and he's going to jump at absolutely everything he can jump at. If you're Ateneo, take him out of there. Bring him to the perimeter. Make sure the guy he's guarding is somewhere out far from the paint. Don't let him free roam in the middle.
Solmux Insta-Cool play, high performance of the quarter. Solmux shoot tap with Insta-Cool cuff relief. Dorilan Tampos inside the ball game from Letran. Cebuano native in the ball game for the very first time.
Now this Paredes has got some pretty mean hops. And quick hops at that. There are some people who are high leapers. There's some kids who are high and quick leapers. He can jump quickly.
Was on Kirk Long. Buenafe from the elbow. Justin Chua, that's his range, and he shows it.
There you go. That's exactly what you want to do with Justin Chua. Play him at the elbow. If his man goes away from him to try to play up defense, he's going to hit that shot for you.
Under 6 minutes to play here in the first half. 2018. Marata gets the step and actually gets too many steps in. A traveling infraction. As we get into a timeout, we step aside courtesy of Samsung. Turn on tomorrow. Back here at the Araneta Coliseum on a Saturday for your Saturday doubleheader. Earlier, UE going down again. It's time to the National U Bulldogs. And now it's Ateneo versus LaSalle. And we are at the 5:41 mark of the second quarter. DJ, the last field goal naman ng LaSalle, baliktad naman, was at 1:08 of the first quarter. They've all had free throws here.
Yep. But other than that, also defensively, they've hung tough here in the second quarter. If their weapons were free throws offensively, the weapons defensively was their defense. They had a block already by 2 blocks by Paredes already.
Ladies just can't get enough of Joshua Caramanzana, our Axeman of the game. 2018, 5:30 to play. Lead has switched twice already in this game as Chua shoots from 18. That's off to the right. Great pickup there by Tampos. Tolentino's back, manning the point for the white and green. Ferdinand is also back against Goya. Tampos. Cross contact. They kick it out to Marata with 7 to shoot. Marata for the teardrop. That's short. Puts it back. Nope. And Chua comes away with a rebound. That is his third of the ballgame.
Tampos there with a rookie mistake. Trying to swipe the ball away from the big man who already got the rebound. A bit of a frustration foul.
Coach Norman Black, TJ, is coaching his 90th game here in the UAAP.
90th?
90th.
Cool. A round number to that.
By the way, has a 6-3 lead. An advantage over Coach Dindo Pumaren here in the UAAP. All in all.
And that's them head-to-head from
Yes.
Ateneo versus UE.
Yes, that's right. The 5 years that Coach Dindo has coached for the Red Warriors. Buenafe. Again.
What a move. Slicing through Marata and Villanueva. And now he's got the liberty to roam in the paint without Paredes in the court. I saw him earlier hesitate from a 15-footer because Paredes was within 4 feet from him. He gave it up.
And Coach Dindo will send Mendoza back in. PS Bank strong power move. Sobrang bilis na. May prime rebate pa. PS Bank home loan. You know, when you look at Buenafe attempt these shots, it's like looking at a replay in terms of the movement where
When you're watching him live,
yes, exactly, yes. He goes in, tries to draw the contact, may konting bomba, and then he goes off the glass. He just does it differently.
Parang slow motion. May tawag yun sa Tagalog, contrapelo. When you think he's gonna take a blow by you kind of a quick first step, You gotta slow it down. He'll keep you off rhythm.
By the way, Ateneo's on a 7-0 run right now as LaSalle has been blanked from the field 0 out of 9 in the second quarter. So they're the ones now with horrendous shooting compared to the 23% of Ateneo in the first quarter, which you pointed out.
Exactly. It's now dropped LaSalle to 30% field goal shooting for the game. But here in the second quarter, of course, 0%, 0 out of 9.
Yep. Maui Villanueva also has had a great season so far. Nothing here yet. No noise. Morata against Kirk Long. They go to Villanueva.
Whoops.
And this is the time that he usually attacks. Nothing there. Gloria again with another rebound. He has 8 in the ballgame. The steal by LaSalle. Campos, impossible shot, but there was a foul before that.
Ball on number 13, Ryan Buenafe.
And Juan Chongson apologizing to Coach Norman Black. Sarap nun, parang Selecta Corneto. Sarap ng 20.
2 foul shots for Oda.
Joel Tolentino is on the bench, by the way.
Jason Andrada for Maui Villanueva.
This is Garelan Tampos, or fondly called by his teammates as Oda.
He's a scorer in high school. This guy can really pile up the points. So he's got that natural scorer's ability to find his way to the bucket.
Coach Dindo Pumaret, 50-26 record here in the UAAP coming into this game. Now, free throws for LaSalle, 6 out of 10, but no field goals yet. 6 points coming from the charity stripe. Under 4 minutes to play. Campos all over Kirk Long. Buenafe goes to his left, steps back, up and under move, cannot complete it. Morata picks it up. 3 on 2 on the other side. I don't know if he sees it. Finally, Vosotros with the foul. Unable to find a hole, but will go to the line once again.
It's actually fun to watch Vosotros play. He moves like a big man when he's in the paint. He takes those power dribbles, you know, he'll hang in there, keep the ball high above his head. Akala mo 6'5", but he's what, 5'6"?
Almon Vosotros, the former standout from San Sebastian.
And again, that open court transition play for LaSalle was created by Andrada tapping the ball out. He didn't have the chance to get the rebound on his own, but he taps it out to his open teammate, and right away they get that step and that advantage of 3 against 2.
Jumbo Escueta for Ateneo has walked back into the floor, replacing Justin Chua. LaSalle supporters wanting to end that 6-game losing streak. LaSalle is shooting, all in all, 27%. Ateneo at 26 dahil nga ang sama nung first quarter nila. No? So it all balances out. 3:34 remaining.
Well, LaSalle scored 8 points here in the second quarter, but still no field goals for them.
Oh, great steal by Vosotros on Wami Chongson and an unsportsmanlike foul.
Was it a jersey?
I think so.
Probably they're going to call him hanging onto the jersey. That's why they're going to call an unsportsmanlike foul here. We'll get a better look on our replay.
First, the clear anti-dandruff shampoo high-precision stop of the game. Now, an unsportsmanlike foul is not necessarily to hurt.
There.
But
Clearly,
yun, di ba, ano, baka, you know, there's always that perception na it wasn't hard, it wasn't, but once you tug on the jersey, that's
any part, any part of the jersey. So clearly, they did get a good grip of that jersey or the shorts of Vosotros. So that's going to be 2 free throws and ball possession for LaSalle. So another, I'd call it even a rookie mistake for Wami Chongson, although he's not a rookie. You see Ryan Aranya and Rico Meyerhofer, did he just dance? He did a bit of a jiggy there.
No, the classic
to the
Ryan
delight,
Aranya.
yeah, to the delight of the Ateneo crowd. Pun intended.
14th and 15th free throws. They've scored 9 as we look at Nonoy Baclao on your screens. 9 out of 14. And Nico Villanueva also.
Now he gets a boost from the green crowd. No love lost.
Memories are fresh.
Yep.
3:23. We are tied for the third time. An offensive foul call on Campos.
So Coach Norman not willing to gamble anymore with Wami Chongson. Takes him out. Montfort's back in the game.
Samsung instant replay. Samsung turn on tomorrow. The press by LaSalle.
Interestingly though, Ateneo's only got 5 turnovers the whole game, amidst the fact that LaSalle has continued to pester them with a full court press.
Oh, there's an elbow thrown to Marata, and Salva was free. Again, the tap by Andrada. Marata, counter steal, but they throw it, and a foul on Ateneo. On Kurt Long? Oh, look at that. I didn't see that reaction. Oh, Coach Norman Black.
He's livid. You don't normally see Coach
Marata
Black
also,
this mad.
Marata and Escueta going at it. This is from the previous play.
When he got decked by Escueta.
Well, first let's look at this one.
Let's see if there was a foul on Kurt Long.
Norman Black for continuous complaining.
That's the foul na tinawag.
I don't know. That's tough to call. Both men did not have clear position under the ball. Both men were jumping to the ball. It's not like he undercut. I don't know who was that. Was it Marata?
I think so, yes.
It's not like he undercut Marata.
Then
Although he could have been called a foul prior to that play. He kind of pushed off a bit before the ball was tapped off or thrown back by...
And then Marata had to be restrained by his teammates because they were going at it with, he was going at it with Jumbo Escueta, which goes back to the previous play with the elbow planted. As Mendoza misses the free throw. The 16th attempt for LaSalle here in the second quarter.
Second quarter alone. 16 free throw attempts for LaSalle. And that's because they have 0 field goals.
And a lead by LaSalle. No field goals. Third lead change. 10 out of 16 in the second quarter. Those are all the points.
And it's an ugly no field goal situation. They're 0 for 11.
Wow.
0 for 11.
And they have the lead.
And they have the lead. And you gotta credit their defense. They're playing great defense in Ateneo too.
The split. A great assist by Buenafé to Salva.
And that can only happen with 2 players who know each other very well and the other 3 guys spacing it out well, letting them execute.
And the lead switches to Ateneo as we go into a Samsung timeout. Back here at the Araneta Coliseum. And that's a Greenwich Bigatin of the ball game. Parang new Greenwich Bigatin pizzas. Hanip Bigatin. And the lead switching back to Ateneo. Yes, TJ.
Can you imagine a team with 0-11 from the field, only down by 1 in the second quarter?
May lead pa nga at some point.
I know, they led.
That's the 4th lead change of the game. 2:26 remaining in the first half. Crowd really getting into it during the timeouts.
Showing their love for the refs, both sides.
Salva against Mendoza. Quick step, elbow, up and under. And Mendoza played him well. And look at Yutian again tapping into him.
And that's Mendoza reading the scouting reports, not fighting the fakes of Nico Salva.
Oh! Yutian Andrada didn't know he had it in him to get to go for that shot, but he just could not make it. 25-24 still, under 2 minutes. Webb all over Buenafé. 23 rebounds for Ateneo, 17 for LaSalle. Oh, blocked by Mendoza from behind.
You know, Escueta, that's the second time he's gone for a layup, but he's concerned about the defender. He should just go straight to the basket, straight to the board.
Mendoza underneath. Andrada puts it in for the first field goal of LaSalle in the second quarter.
And it comes at the 126 mark and gets them the lead back.
26-25, 1 out of 15 here in the second. Unbelievable. One for 3, gets it to go! And the bang in the bucket for the 4-point play opportunity. Wow.
That is only the second 3-pointer of Ateneo. They're 2 out of 8.
Look at that quick release by the Pocket Rocket. 3-point shot brought to you by Mentos Rainbow, because it's better to know what's coming next. You highlighted their 3-point shooting. And Montfort last year at 42% shooting from that area. We already mentioned that this year those numbers really down for him at 15.4%.